Alrighty, guys, welcome to episode 8 of When Worlds Collide for July 28th. I am Captain Smalls, also known as Carl.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, that's my name. Secrets out. To my left, to my left in the screen, I'm right in real life. That's Fish.
Yes, sir.
And then at the bottom of the screen, below the two of us, obviously, is Frindt.
Yeah.
And this is When Worlds Collide, guys. So, episode 8, our question of the day. Well, hold up. I don't want to skip a step here.
Oh, yeah.
Boys, we know how we start these things.
Yes.
Little Crack McGee.
I'm looking forward to this all day.
Mine's already cracked.
What do you got? Ooh, to the
Oh,
face.
from the bottle.
To
Damn.
the face. Wow, savvy.
Wednesday.
Today's Piggyback Rye by Whistle Pig.
That's wild. You say that one more time for me?
Piggyback Rye by Whistle Pig.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's a tongue twister.
6 years in American oak barrels.
Ooh.
That sounds good.
What differentiates American barrel from other barrels?
It's number
the
one.
American
The
ones
freedom that it has.
It's a free barrel.
It just like rolls down the hill all day long. They're
No,
free-range
actually,
barrels.
The real answer is it has to do with the region. American barrels are in America, whereas
yeah.
would be in Italy. So.
Yeah, I'm not too good with geography.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, thanks for the clarification.
I know a lot about whiskey. That's how I know American.
I'm
Yeah,
certainly an alcoholic, so I know my booze.
I hope to get there one day. Your knowledge is just so far past anything I have.
I don't even know what this is. I'm drinking a Thirsty Dog Brewing Company Bloodhound Orange IPA.
You love the blood orange shit.
Yeah, dude, they're good. They look nice too. I don't know if you can see that or not.
It
literally has a bloodhound on the front of it.
I still want to fish his Corona seltzers, and then I got some Maker's Mark after that.
Yeah, Blood Orange IPA is not bad.
All right, so let's get to the question of the day. We'll start with you, for instance. This is one you came up with. What non-Marvel video game character could lift Thor's hammer?
Who's gonna start that one off?
Frint's gonna start off. Yeah.
I think Fish should go because I honestly didn't. I don't have an answer yet.
Yeah, I don't have an answer yet. All right, Fish.
Well, I came up with the easy answer, and I just said Superman. Since he's not Marvel, he's DC, so that technically counts, and he's Superman because he's literally the strongest being in the universe. So,
Fair enough.
1-1.
See, I was trying to think anything outside of superheroes. It was like more just video games.
Yeah. Oh, I gotcha.
Master Chief,
And
maybe.
Could be Master Chief.
He
That's
would be
awesome.
worthy. He would be worthy.
So the one I find that would be hilarious is if like somebody made like a mod with Mario being able to grab Thor's hammer and he's just like all like a Mario like Rabbids crossover. If I had Thor's hammer, I was just like smushing them into oblivion. That'd be sick. And then just because I've been playing Dark Souls lately, it'd be sick to have Thor's hammer within Dark Souls.
Oh, that would be so.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Oh, if they had like a mechanic where you just throw it and it comes back and it just one shots everything in front of you. Oh,
Right.
What about Hammer Bro?
The hammer bro from Mario? That's not bad. White Tube Socks, he says Kratos. That's actually a really good one.
yeah, that's a really.
That's probably the best one. He probably had better ones than all three of us.
I
Well
respect.
done, Tubies.
Mewtwo. No doubt.
Ooh, Mewtwo would be kind of cool.
Oh,
I mean, Mewtwo is a badass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see why he would need Thor's hammer. He's already strong as hell. So
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well,
Sure.
I really.
make the most sense because the most recent God of War that came out, like they teased Thor.
Oh,
at
do they
the end
really?
of it. Yeah, they literally showed like Thor's hammer and everything. Like he like showed up at his house and then they, like cut the end scene and everything. It was
Oh shit. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, I think they're like expanding into the other like mythologies and everything because they did like Greece, Roman. Now they're doing like Norse mythology and all that stuff.
Oh, that's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently there's a right answer to this.
There's a right answer to this? What do you mean there's a right answer to this?
It's in the game.
Oh.
So
I was like, wait, what? All right, well, let's get into the gaming news. First off, let's start with the Activision Blizzard lawsuit, which I didn't know all the details that kind of went into this until I started talking to Fish about it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
This shit's fucked up.
Yeah, it's a shit show to say the least, if I'm being honest, because like, well, it's like started off like all of the news started off with like the state of California. They officially like began their lawsuit against Activision Blizzard after like a 2-year investigation, and this comes after they found evidence of frat boy culture within Blizzard, and amongst like a whole laundry list of like harassment complaints and all this other stuff. But then like there's like so much details, and just like all the heads of Blizzard, like they all come out with their own statements that like slightly contradict each other on what they're saying. And then like the employees are saying that like, oh, these stories are true, while like the heads of Blizzard are saying like, no, these are like falsely accusations.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, they're just trying to cover it up.
Yeah,
Like any big corporation would do.
Yeah, but in one specific story, there was a woman who actually committed suicide during a company retreat, and this like happened after she was like months and months of being sexually harassed by her boss and everything, and that's when she took her life, unfortunately. So
yeah, man, like
it's bad. It's bad.
When I started reading through like the details that you had put in our kind of like outline here, I'm like, oh, this doesn't sound too bad. You know, they got this thing called cube crawling where they just get drunk and crawl over cubicles.
Crawling or whatever it's called.
I was like, that kind of sounds dope. And then I kept reading and it kept getting darker and darker and darker. I was like, oh shit, like, because all I had heard previously, I didn't really know any of the details or stuff. So all I had heard previously was like, I know on World of Warcraft, they had everybody sitting on the stairs, like protesting, and then
in-game sit-in and everything.
Right, and then they had like the IRL like walkout today, correct?
Yeah, I believe it happened earlier today, and like over 1,000 employees did a walkout, and the heads of Blizzard now are being cool about it. They said like if anyone that's doing the walkout, like you'll have your day's pay and everything. So
right, the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, they know they're kind of screwed, so they're trying to do like damage control at this point and everything. Right. But it's just not a good situation all overall. And like I even read today that like other companies in the industry, like Ubisoft and other video game companies, are standing behind the employees' side because they know that they've had their fair share of harassment charges and everything. So like this is probably just like a nice uprooting of all the bad stuff happening.
Fish, what was you said there was evidence of the frat boy culture. What is the evidence? Like, what does that look like?
It was like all from the employees. Like this is all like complaints that they did to HR of what's happening within the company. But we all know that HR doesn't really look out for the employees; they look out for the company. So like anytime that these employees would complain to HR, they didn't really do anything about it. They kind of just swept it under the rug and just kind of let this culture, keep fermenting basically. And there's even other reports where they said like they would promote more male employees and then not promote female employees because they said that they might get pregnant and that they would like the pregnancy more. They would like being a mom more than working for their job, so they never really promoted women within their workforce. So it's just like I said, it's a bad situation. It's like no matter what way you look at it, it's not good. It's not good.
We had a professor at OSU that was our entrepreneurship professor, and 2 professors taught the class together. And there was this one dude, he was like older guy, and like definitely would have ran things old fashioned, I guess you'd call it, but I'm sure it's like what's going on there. Dude, he straight up told our full class, like in a full lecture hall, he's like, yeah, I would not hire a woman in case I get pregnant. And the other guy,
oh my gosh, dude.
They were like friends, and the other guy was like, like he doesn't mean that. Like he's joking around or whatever. He's like, no, I'm serious. Like he didn't understand what was wrong with saying that. And this dude,
God.
Dude, I'm not talking like this guy's ran a business of 10 people. He started an airline that was worth billions of dollars. Like this guy, like he's a legitimate entrepreneur, angel investor, and that's his mindset. So, dude, I totally believe that these higher ups can be thinking like that.
Damn, bro, that's wild.
Yeah, they're literally like prioritizing profits over human values, basically.
I mean, it's not only seen in that aspect though. I mean, that's nothing new, right?
Yeah.
But
We all know it, but like there's just been more and more stories coming out
right.
about it.
I did have a question though. When you say like Ubisoft and like some of these other companies are actively supporting the workers,
Yeah.
what are they doing to actively support? You know, like
they're just voicing their support.
Okay, so they're not actually.
They're not. No like legitimate things happening. But so far, what I know is like all they're saying is like we stand behind the employees. You know.
Yeah, we stand behind you guys.
It's like basically the government saying like, oh, thoughts and prayers after a mass shooting has happened.
Yeah.
Like that's the equivalent to it.
Right. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so they're actually not doing shit.
Yeah. Well, we don't know about that. Like, this is all very recent news. Like, the walk-in just happened today. The Ubisoft support just happened like hours ago. So this is all relatively new. That's why I said I put it in the notes, but like this is just an ongoing story. So we definitely people will be breaking news on it as time to come.
Yeah, I'm curious to see like where this goes, man. This is gonna be wild.
Well, this isn't the first time Activision Blizzard has dealt with this either. Like they've had these complaints for like a decade now.
Yeah,
just nothing has happened. It just kept coming and coming and coming.
So much cum.
There's so much cum.
So much cum.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah.
Would you say the process got stuck?
Shut up. You're not funny, okay? You're not funny. Yeah, it's a bad story.
Go to the scene where they're protesting, and we'll have you as like a on the spot news anchor, giving the live feed, everything going on.
I could see what you're saying, man.
Well,
cheesy dad cheesy dad jokes are us.
Yeah, you're the master of them for sure.
The captain, I prefer.
Yeah. Okay, shut the hell up. Moving on now. In lighter news, what are we gonna talk about? Battlefield 2042. We got some new details that came out in the last couple weeks.
But yeah, I'm all in on all these details too.
Yeah, so they released new information of Battlefield Portal, which is a customizable matchmaking game mode that pulls from all the other Battlefields together, like Battlefield Bad Company 1, 2, 5, like literally everything. And it's like Forge mode for Battlefield, basically. So you can like make your own custom game modes and whatever guns and stuff you want, and it just looks really good. They said they're starting with 6 maps on launch, and they're probably adding more as time goes on.
Yeah, I mean, so my only question is, I thought there's going to be at one point like 100 maps. I know they're bringing maps from like every different game. I figured there'd be more than 6 at launch. That's actually a tad bit disappointing. I'm sure the maps are going to be massive, but like 6.
Well, that's
only
one game mode.
Oh, there's only one game mode.
Yeah, it's like its own thing, basically.
Okay, I got you. Okay, well then.
I thought I was like comparing it to Forge because like you have 6 maps and you can customize those 6 maps how you want them to be played.
Gotcha.
So you can have like this one map, you can play it at Battlefield 5 or whatever, or play another map and have it as Battlefield Bad Company style.
Yeah, because I remember when Call of Duty Cold War came out, it only had 6 maps, and like 3 or 4 of them were in the beta.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah, it's the no bueno for them. So.
Yeah, I think that game's dead already. I want to see the.
I hope it is, dude. I've been saying it for years. Call of Duty sucks, dude. Like, I don't care if I die on that mountain, but it is just not a good franchise. I don't care how good the campaigns are. We play it for the multiplayer. If the multiplayer sucks, I don't want to play it, dude.
I don't want it.
Terrible.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm with you on that because I'm terrible at it. I loved it when I was decent, but
yeah, there you go. I'll leave on a high note.
But custom, is that basically just like, is it like a battle royale or is it?
You could probably make a battle royale style game mode within it if you wanted to, because what did we say last time or last podcast? How many? The Series X supports 64 players.
No, I think it's like 100.
Oh,
62
over
or
100?
something. Yeah, I think it's something stupid.
I
And then,
feel
like
like
last gen's gonna be 62, 64 or something like that.
yeah, I feel like with that Battlefield portal, you can make a battle royale with like 100-player game mode, battle royale style. So if you can do that, that would be so hype.
I'm trying
Guys.
to see what the player count is right now, but I'm not finding it.
Oh, there's
there are no players that are playing it.
there's good and bad news with the new Battlefield coming out. The only bad news that I saw was a prominent cheating website. They said that they
Selling hacks already.
yeah, and they already they said they have guaranteed hacks that would work in Battlefield that their systems wouldn't recognize or detect or anything, and they already have 1.2 million subscribers to their website.
Dude, I'm so afraid that that's gonna happen to Halo.
I agree with that.
Wait.
If everybody knows the website, like how do they still manage to get this shit out there?
I have no idea.
I mean, like they always get like hit with the lawsuits, then they shut down the website and just make a different URL, and they're back up again. It literally takes them like a day to make a new website for them. So like it's literally just the same product, but just like with a different URL. That's it.
Yeah,
That's why they can't get like caught because of the internet
I
stuff.
wish I was as smart as those hackers. I would never hang out with you guys.
I'd be making that guap.
Yeah, you'd never hear from me again.
Frame would be able to afford a haircut.
And
True. Maybe even a razor blade too.
Wi-Fi. It'd be amazing. I'd live like a person.
Dude, side note, you should like throw something up on your computers or on your TV screen, like in the background while we're doing these. That'd be like a nice.
What's up, Tank?
It'd be like a nice little backdrop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll get something up there for next time. That's not even plugged in right now, so
It's just a nice little back piece.
yeah. It was there when I moved in. The people left it, and I just haven't done anything with it.
You
it seemed like a fucking ass to take down.
You could put up like your college basketball highlight.
Highlight?
Yeah, from when we were at yeah, dude, yeah.
Put it as a GIF and just have it on instant replay the whole time.
It'll be a loop of one layup.
Nick Frindt with the layup. Season high record of 2 points.
Yeah. First and last 2 points of the season. Oh, it feels good to get you back. It's been too long.
I was a star in college. Don't even
star water filler.
I rock that.
Only the highest quality H2O. 86.5 degrees.
pH level of was it like 6.8 right there. The
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck you guys. I was nice. I'm still nice.
Oh no.
Before we get on to the next gaming news, Mama said there's a line about COD and their wedding vows, and I need to hear it. Mom, you need to inform us what that line is.
Soap, no. Soap.
Oh yeah.
No.
Hey, but next up in the gaming news, guys. So PES Soccer. I don't know if you guys ever played or not. Pro Evolution Soccer. Their upcoming game is actually gonna be free to play. So this is the first time we're seeing a sports game free to play, to my knowledge.
Yeah.
Especially by like a big publisher. Like I've been told by like some of my friends that are really into those soccer games that PES is actually a better game than FIFA.
Yeah.
Which is I believe it. You know, I mean, FIFA is made by EA, so I don't think that's like inconceivable to believe that. You know.
Yeah, right. EA's just been not doing good with their games recently, so I really hope that this free to play game actually succeeds in a sense. Just so that EA could actually, get their ass in gear and put some effort into their sports games and everything.
Right. No, I completely agree. But like, do you think at any point in time, like, this will happen with sports games where they're just free to play? And
yeah,
you think? Yeah.
100%. Free to play games have been proven to make more money than a $60 release.
So
I think it's dude. I think like I could see Game Pass like Ultimate, the way they have that set up. I could see that being like the future, but I think people are gonna stop paying for like single games. I mean, dude, look at like the movie industry right now. Like you got HBO Max releasing brand new movies that are also in theaters on their platform.
Right.
I think that's like the way everything's gonna start going, and they end up making more anyway. So
Yeah.
I mean,
In
they
the
make-
long run, because if you're like a subscriber, then you technically are paying more money. If you're only paying it for like the one movie and you forget to sub or like cancel your subscription the next month, you basically paid 30-40 bucks just to watch one movie. So like
right.
they already got you right there.
Dude, you know this
Music
and
did it with Spotify and Apple Music.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
gonna
Everything's
go
a sub service.
well, dude, they had live concerts during COVID, like online as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Even whatever, what do you call them, like BlizzCon and all that stuff,
Yeah.
E3,
Yeah.
they're all fully digital now too.
you know what the craziest thing is? Like every time something like this happens, I think the pandemic sped up this like evolution. But
Position.
yeah. Every time I see this shit happening though, it makes me think of one of Tom Segura's skits, where he goes, eventually, because he's talking about like how beds like they sit up for you. And
Oh yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that skit.
he goes, eventually, you're just gonna tell your bed shit, and it's gonna open up. It's gonna open up from the bottom. You're gonna shit, and you're gonna go eat, and it's gonna feed you a sandwich, and nobody's gonna leave their houses. They're just gonna stay in bed because the bed will do everything.
Yeah, it'll be that scene from Wall-E where everyone's just in their floating
Yeah.
chairs and everything.
Yeah,
Got
dude.
the live screen video in front of them all the time,
It's
and
happening
robots.
right in front of us, guys.
Yeah, dude.
Like everything
Go
keeps getting,
outside for a walk, okay?
everything keeps getting easier and easier to do at home, man,
Mhm.
and it freaks me out.
I love it, dude. Give me the
Like,
floating chair. I'll take it.
Like our kids gonna be like, Dad, why are you leaving the house, you weirdo? You know, like
Do you know
Nah.
sun's bad for you? Like, why are you even trying to get sun rays
yeah,
right now?
right. And they're gonna be like, well, I just want some fresh air, and they'll be like, well, we got canned fresh air in the fridge.
We got a can of fresh air. Just stand next to the air humidifier, Dad. It'll be
You know,
better.
dude, it freaks me out.
Yeah, right.
I don't like the ease of access. Make me go out and get something because I'll be lazy as fuck. I'll do it.
Dude, I mean,
Well-
like, I'm gonna sound a little old right here, and the kids this generation, all their faces are like right in front of their like iPads and tablets and everything. Like, dude, they're gonna have like close vision and everything. Like, they're not gonna be able to see like 3 feet past them.
I want to raise my kids Amish.
Yeah, I might too, honestly. Bring them to Amish summer camp every season.
I think our saving grace will be sports. I think people like sports way too much to just turn into like floating chairs. There's no way people are
Dude,
gonna
virtual reality sports, man. You play within your home.
Oh my god.
No more concussions. No more concussions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they already have virtual horse races that
Well,
people
dude,
bet
what's
on.
what's the fucking movie with Wolverine? Where the
Wolverine.
robots are boxing, and it's just like his movements.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I'm telling you.
Oh, what is that
We're
called?
laughing about it now.
Real Steel? Is that it?
20 years, man.
Yeah.
Nobody's leaving their houses.
20 years. Dude, in 20 years we might not even have like self-driving cars. There's no
We already
way
have
we're
self-driving cars.
Idiot.
not perfect.
They already have
Oh,
autonomous
no.
taxi systems within cities that drive people around.
Dude, but
The
not
Google campus, all that's automated and everything. The Tesla auto drive, that can drive you anywhere, but they're literally against the law for them to do it. So that's why you sort of have to drive
I'm
them.
freaking out over here.
I'm having a quarter-life crisis right now.
You are crazy if you think in 20 years our world is going to look like Wall-E's.
Hold up.
That's really the
Technology
leap
moves
we're making.
super fast, like
Guys,
really fast.
Guys, just real quick. This conversation started with a sports game being free to play.
Yeah.
That's what I was just going to say. You jumped from, this soccer game's free to play to in 20 years, none of us will be able to walk. And I want you to confirm that you are standing
You're
behind
tuning in now, you might be a little lost.
Dude, the nerds are going to be people playing sports. You leaving your house?
Well, I guess to like reel it back in, the reason why I like the free to play aspect of the eFootball is the fact that like the lower entry, like the lower paywall barrier to go into, the more player base you're gonna have, right? That's what Halo Infinite's gonna do that with their multiplayer. It's free to play, $10 battle pass that
See,
keep forever. Like,
that's different. Like, so like with a sports team, you can update the roster yearly.
yeah.
But how often are you going to update the mechanics then?
Depends on them, yeah. I mean, unless I feel like it's gonna be like that story where like the players complain enough until like the devs actually change something.
I think a 2-year cycle is completely fine for a sports game.
Yeah, that's honestly that'd be fine. I mean, updating a roster is not that hard.
I agree. Dude, updated roster, the community does in 2K, dude. The community in 2K, all the rosters they put out, there's so many you can download.
Yeah.
So like honestly, you don't even have to do shit. They just gotta let people do that. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
But like, yeah, as far as mechanics, like really the mechanics from like year to year and like in Madden or something don't change that drastically. The biggest time you see a change in sports games, I think, is when you're hopping generations.
Right.
So I actually bought this 2K that's coming out now because I think it's just gonna be fire, dude. This is like the first like they had 2K last gen, you know, like last year with the new gen. I think once it's in that second year is when sports games usually hit their stride. So I bought 2K.
Yeah, they finally like hit the nail on the head, basically.
Yeah, so that's my thought process there.
Mm-hmm. The only downside I could see with this eFootball thing, like last thing, is just like the microtransaction thing, because they gotta make their money somehow since it's free to play. So
you know that's gonna go
a lot of microtransactions.
It's the be my team.
Right. Yeah. So they're probably gonna have like the loot boxes.
Or dude, even if they come out with like cool jerseys or something,
customize your soccer ball or some shit.
I would prefer them do it cosmetically like that, but you know they're gonna do loot boxes.
They have to, like,
yeah.
That makes it literally. I remember I read this stat a long time ago. Like EA's revenue, like almost like 60% of the revenue comes from FIFA's My Team. So that's because of, like, soccer is such a worldwide sport.
Well, and people spend like $500 on packs so they could get like
that, dude. They spend thousands every year. Like they literally buy a new copy of FIFA and then spend thousands of dollars on packs to get their My Team up again, just to do it again the next year.
I have a buddy that used to do that. I will not name names.
Is it who I think it is?
Probably.
Yeah.
He used to do it with Madden and 2K. Spend like probably like $250 on packs.
Yeah, it's
like each year.
That's why I thought it's
the best, like My Team and shit.
That's the plus side that I see to this live service thing, because like you don't have to keep buying it year and year, so you can just like keep amassing your team and everything, and you don't have to worry about.
Oh my god, dude.
So.
Yeah, I mean, but like it's just gonna kill it for like people that are free to play.
Mm-hmm.
But like
they could also, like, to make money, start doing advertisements like they do for actual sports, like in between, like when you take timeouts and stuff, or like.
I actually wouldn't.
I am very opinionated on that topic. I do not want to see ads in video games.
If they put up like banners in the game and stuff, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Like as long as I don't have to stop playing my game to watch.
As long as like no pop up comes in front of my screen before I start a game and I have to watch like 7 30-second ads. Yeah. Like I'm sure.
I'm fine.
Dude, like for soccer, for instance,
keep them in sports only, no other genre.
Dude, like for sports, if you want to spray paint a Chipotle thing on the field, sure.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Because it's already been in game for years now anyway. So like we're already used to seeing it like in video games and in live actual games.
Or dude, maybe that's just like in a more advanced deal that's coming to sports way. I mean, you saw the advertisements get added to NBA jerseys.
Ugh. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So maybe that's just something like they'll on the court, the jerseys, different things like that. They'll just have advertisements. And then maybe that'll just kind of coincide with the video game deal as well.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't want to be playing like Apex Legends or something and then like have to watch an ad before I start in game, or like midway through the game everyone just stops playing. They're like, "Hey, this game is brought to you by Budweiser."
I don't think that'll ever happen with like a FPS kind of game though, because you can sell cosmetics. I think it's tricky.
Advertisers are relentless. They'll put their logo on your baby's butt if they wanted to. Okay. Like they'll do anything to get that ad out there.
But all right, guys.
Enough about it.
We've ranted enough. Let's move on. We got Dead Space remake coming out. No microtransactions, so that's dope.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude. So I'm pretty pumped for that because I played the OG Dead Space, knew nothing about it, and I loved it, dude.
Yeah,
it's got like a good blend of like horror and story and suspense and like strategy, like kind of like RPG like skill tree mechanics to it a little bit, and like a third person shooter vibe. So I'm pumped for that.
I forget which Dead Space I played.
I had a question. So what in the hell is Dead Space?
Is a good question.
Basically, you're like a pilot that's going to fix this oil rig. You get there, and then basically aliens have like fucked up this oil rig, and it goes from there.
Sci-fi
horror, third
game
person.
where you're killing. I don't even know, monsters. I guess like zombie-esque monsters, because like they're kind of like parasites. They like took over the whole station. They killed all the crew, and these parasites would like take over the bodies of the people they killed and everything. It gets real freaky, dude. I forget which one I played. I think I played a little bit of Dead Space 2. I was never really into that franchise.
I beat the first one, but I didn't play the second or third.
Yeah, I heard the third one was just more actiony than like horror. So it was like multiplayer too, or co-op.
I think they got more away from the horror.
Yeah, it was just like action story, which was like good, but
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I've yet to play one of those, but I'm trying to find one. Carl, you mentioned the forest the one day. I'd be down to do that.
I really hope that game comes to Xbox.
The second one is. They've already announced it.
Yeah, that's gonna be so good.
Yeah, so the second one's coming to console. Blair Witch was on Game Pass. I don't know if it is anymore. I think Outlast might be on Game Pass.
Yeah, Outlast is still on Game Pass, I believe.
So those are a couple horror ones you can check out.
What other games we got being released? Want to keep running through the list here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One of the ones that just recently got released was the Pokemon Unite, which is basically like League of Legends or Smite, so a MOBA.
Yeah.
I played through the tutorial last night. It seems cool, but I actually talked to one of my buddies today at work that he's like really big into Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it's like pay to win.
Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I literally watched this clip of this streamer, and he literally was just buying everything, and then he went into the next match, and he was just one-shotting all the other enemy players and everything. So it has a lot of pay-to-win elements in it.
Well, it's good to know that. I'm just going to delete it tonight.
Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, MOBA stands for Massive Online Battle Arena, which basically means it's just 5v5. You're trying to kill each other, try to take the enemy's base while killing, like...
AI.
Yeah, well, killing AI and, like, leveling your character up to get stronger throughout the match.
Right.
That's the simplest way I can put it.
Yeah, if anybody's seen League of Legends or Smite or Dota 2, that's kind of where you're like looking
same genre
down on the battlefield from like the sky, essentially.
Yeah, eagle eye perspective.
Yeah.
And another game that just released yesterday on the Series X, and I guess it was already on PC, but on the Series X, Microsoft Flight Simulator. That got released on the new Xbox, so I'm pretty hyped about that.
Yeah, dude, I might actually fire that up here after we finish the podcast.
Yeah, I would want to download it, but I saw that it's 109 gigabytes.
102.
Whatever. It's 100 gigabytes, and I don't have the space on my Xbox anymore to download that, unfortunately. So I'm a little sad.
You already have it?
I downloaded it last night, so yeah, I might actually run it. I might run it.
Game Pass.
Yeah, it's on Game Pass, Frindt.
But I didn't know you already downloaded the 100 gigabytes. I can't wait to watch you lose your mind trying to learn how to fly a plane.
Well, there's like an easy mode, bro. I just want to go see my apartment, maybe fly to Dubai, or maybe just crash my plane into your place, Frindt. That'd be kind of nice.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'd watch that.
My place is a fortress. You can't even fly over Blacklick without me knowing.
You see like an aerial strike come up and hit me.
Yeah, right. He's got his he's got his own anti-air system in his house. Like, how the hell did he get that?
Yeah, so yeah, no, I might dabble with that after the podcast. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then what else is coming out? Oh yeah, July 29th, which is tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, so tomorrow, the Ascent comes out for Series X, Xbox and PC. So Xbox One and Series X.
Is that a Microsoft game then? If it's only coming to Xbox and PC?
I don't think so. It was I don't even know who made it, to be honest, but yeah, it's coming to Game Pass, so we don't have to pay anything extra, but it's like another Diablo-style game set in a cyberpunk universe. 4-player co-op.
Is it like 64-bit like looking?
No, it's like
No?
it's actually good graphics. Like it looks really good.
Should we
Like,
dabble?
I'm dabbling with it for sure.
4-player co-op?
Yeah, 4-player co-op, really good. Like I told Brian I want to play it when it comes out, but Brian's busy for like the next 3 days, so I have to play it with someone or myself, unfortunately.
I'm trying to think. I might be able to play a little bit tomorrow. I got a basketball game tomorrow, but
Yeah, so I think like generally the story goes is like you're on a planet that's owned by like a mega corporation, and that corporation just like suddenly shuts down one day, and then like all these other companies are trying to like swoop in and take over, and then you and like a band of mercenaries are trying to like figure out what happened and like kill all these other companies and basically do all that fun stuff.
and you said it's like a Diablo style?
Yeah, like you can customize your playstyle, gear, weapons, all that stuff, get the loot. Pretty fun game.
Yeah, Rep, you hear that? I know you're a Diablo guy. Maybe we'll have to hop on that one, man. It's called The Ascent.
Yeah.
What else we got? Tribes of Midgard.
Midgard.
Yeah.
Another Diablo kind of game.
Yeah, so a lot of games recently are like Diablo-esque type games, or they're basically just like looter shooters or just looters, co-op looters.
And they're all coming out before the Diablo 2 remaster. Shady.
Yeah, like I'm not too hopeful on the Diablo 2 remaster, but yeah, what was it called again? Tribes of Midgard. It's only for PlayStation 4 and 5 and PC, and it's not for Xbox yet that we know of.
Gotcha.
But that game you can have up to 9 players together.
9?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's wild actually.
It's actually insane. I watched a little bit of streamers play it earlier this week, and it's got like survival stuff. It's got like you like harvest materials and get better armor and weapons. It's got a little tower defense-esque action going on. You have to like protect a tree in the middle of the map and everything. The Tower of Yggdrasil, because it's like Norse mythology and everything.
Yeah.
And all the while you have to like defend against hordes of enemies, and then there's like these huge titans from like Norse mythology trying to kill it. And
So the only thing about that like it sounds very good like on paper when we're talking about it.
yeah.
I can't imagine trying to coordinate with 8 other friends. It sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, it really
just
does.
sounds like it's gonna sound. You know what it's gonna sound like? Ah, fuck you! You're doing it wrong. Like it's your fault. Like,
damn it, Jim, where are you? You're on the other side of the map. We need you back here at
Yeah.
base. Like, get your ass over here.
right.
What the hell are you doing?
And with me in there, it'll also, you got to remember, I'll be delayed by a second or two, so you'll have me like, wait,
Yeah,
what do you mean?
Frindt will be like humping the wall.
Exactly right. We'll see.
Frindt, we need you.
Like chopping trees in the forest or something. He's just not helping at all. He's like, guys, I need this wood for something. Trust me. Trust the
And
process.
that's best case scenario, because if I'm not lagging, I'm doing everything I can to sabotage the other 8 people in my party.
I would expect nothing less of you, friend.
There's really no upside to that.
I mean, when I was watching the game though, it looked really fun. Like I wanted to buy it on PC, but I held off for a bit.
Yeah.
It looks really good. It's really well made. There's nothing too outrageous going on with it.
All right, so let's go over one more game here before we kind of get over to the sports section.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the majority of people have heard of this game because it's been all over Twitch. Maybe not Frank because he lives under a rock.
True.
But the New World beta released, and I've just been seeing a ton of people play. Like I was watching Tim the Tatman kind of mess around with it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool, man.
Yeah, Amazon's new MMORPG had their beta release earlier. I think it was like late June or something, and people have just been playing the hell out of it.
Grinding it.
Yeah, I'm almost tempted to buy it because it's only $40, so it's like it's not that bad priced at all.
I know, dude. They just threw like the worm out for you. They're just reeling it in real slowly. Hey, it's $40. Hey, look at all these Twitch streamers that are playing. It looks pretty fun, huh?
And they had the Twitch drops too, so if you watch streamers play, you got like an armor set too that would drop, and you could equip it when the game fully released. They're doing all the whole 9 yards with it.
Rep, are you gonna get New World?
What is the relation to Amazon here? I mean,
Amazon
is it-
made the New World. Like
Yeah, Amazon was
has
the
its own
publisher, right?
game studio now.
Were they the developer and the publisher?
Yeah.
Really?
It's all Amazon. Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
It's all of it. They
I didn't
made
realize
the
that.
game, the whole everything.
So where do you play? Where do you purchase it? How does all that work?
It's online, digital copy, off
PC game.
Steam, off. Yeah, I think it's mostly Steam or even Epic Game Store, one of the two. But I'm pretty sure Steam.
Nothing to do with like Amazon Prime or any of that.
I don't
No,
think
not
so.
really. I think they're later on in the future. Like if you watch Twitch, you can get in-game drops, like just like cosmetics and stuff for your character if you like watch certain streamers or whatever.
Dude,
Yeah.
Outside that, I don't know what they're gonna do.
real quick with the
But
Twitch
is
drops.
that first-
Oh yeah, go ahead, friend. What are you
is this
saying?
the big release?
Huh?
Is this Amazon's first big release?
I think it's Amazon's first game, right?
Yeah,
Really
because they
awesome.
canceled every other
Relevance.
project they had.
Yeah.
They had like 2 or 3 other games in development beforehand, and they just said, "Screw that, we don't want to do it," and they just gave up on all their other projects. And I guess they put all their eggs in one basket for this game, so to speak.
You see, Netflix is also starting to branch out into making their own games.
Yeah, I know we discussed that a little bit at the last podcast. I mean, we'll see what happens.
Oh, we were talking about last podcast how they're adapting video games into shows for Netflix, hence
Yeah.
the Witcher series. But recent news came where they're actually trying to make like a game studio. They said they were going to focus on mobile games first in their studio and then branch out to other stuff. So that's
And they said it will be part of their streaming service. There's no additional
Oh
cost.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, no extra cost or anything, which is pretty huge,
at all.
honestly.
Yeah,
But-
that bitch
but
gonna flop
speaking
harder
of-
than Steph Curry.
Oh, they have to do it because I saw a stat that they said that they're down by like 500,000 users ever since The Witcher ended. So like people aren't really interested in Netflix anymore because they got shit original shows that nobody wants to watch. Then Netflix responses to that like, oh, let's make video games now instead of making better TV shows, which I don't know what that thought process is, but I'm all for it, I guess.
They're also trying to add a bunch of other shows that are based on video games. They might just be trying to
Dragon
capture
Age.
that audience.
Yeah, well, yeah, I read that today.
That's-
Dragon
I
Age
feel
show.
like the mobile games they make might not rake in that much money, but if they have a bunch of gamers subscribing and then they release shows. So this list: Pokemon, Assassin's Creed, Splinter Cell, Resident Evil, Cyberpunk, Tomb Raiders, Angry Birds, Sonic, Final Fantasy, and then there were like 5 others that I didn't know, but you guys probably would. But either way, if they're making mobile games that get people subscribing and then they have shows about all of those, that could be huge for them.
Dude, I still think
Good move. Yeah.
Xbox is xCloud. You give that another year or two, just like you gave Game Pass a year or two. That shit is gonna be crispy, and that's gonna be the move, man.
Yeah.
The only thing really competing with that, I think, is the Steam Deck, and I think that'll be for a more niche population, based on the cost. But I think xCloud, man. I mean,
on paper it looks good, but
I think it's just gonna be like Game Pass. You give it a year or two, that it's gonna be polished, and it's gonna be like, wow.
yeah, I tried the beta out like 2.5 weeks ago or whatever, and I loaded up Destiny and like a single player game, and I had no issues with it. I didn't do anything like insane in Destiny. I was kind of just like walking through like the home HUD base area, and I didn't notice anything different going on. So it definitely works now, and like
Yeah.
you said, give it a year or two, it'll just be really polished.
That's what I'm thinking, and that's another reason why, if anybody wants to make this bet now, we can make it official. I'm banking on this Netflix video game shit flopping.
I mean,
I will really not take that back because I'm with you.
Yeah, I don't
Also,
see it.
everything that bet against you, it seems to not work out for me. I think
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, let's get into the sports here. But before we do, you got them truth or drink cards. You want to do a round?
yeah, let's do it. Hell yeah!
hell yeah, bro.
Kind of forgot about these drones. All
Let's
right,
Talked about a lot of video game news today.
a lot to talk about. Big news, big things happening in the video game world. Carl, what's the most terrible thing you've ever done for money?
Ugh.
The most terrible thing I've ever done for money?
Yeah.
Is it stream appropriate, Carl?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what the worst thing I've done was. I mean, I'd be down to do a lot worse things.
Yeah, I know you would.
You
Throw
throw
me
it,
off
Disgusting
the
monster.
volleyball.
oh, you gonna throw me a band? Like, I can get down.
Yeah, stay 10 feet away from me, please.
This really wasn't that bad, but this is the only thing that's popping in my head. I didn't really think this was that bad though. I went. There was a lady at the bar that had converted, and I went over and was grinding with this individual for a couple songs and for $40. So yeah,
Hey, no shame in that, right?
I got free drinks all night.
There you
$40
go.
So
The plus side of the night for sure.
yeah, so I don't really think it's that bad, but like,
Yeah. But $40 is a big bag for you, so that means
hold up, bro. This was back in college, man. $40 was a big bag for
Okay.
anybody in college, right?
yeah, no kidding, dude. All right,
Is that
that's
the
fair.
worst? The worst I've done for
$40
money? Yeah, man. I haven't really done too much like crazy shit for money, but like the opportunity has not presented itself. Like I don't know. Give me a suggestion here, right? Like
Honestly, that
who's
doesn't
throwing bands? Like I'll do it.
you gotta go to the right
Let
bar
me
at
see
the
that
right time.
paper. Let me see it stack right.
Exactly.
Come on now.
Oh god.
Chris, you got anything you want to confess before we move on to the next?
No,
card?
I'm good. I'm good. I don't think I can. I don't want to add anything to
For a
that.
money rep? Nah, man.
All the money I made was pretty legit, aside from what other things I can't talk about on stream, or I'm legally not obligated to talk about.
Not obligated. Fish, do you think you have a more dominant? Oh, do you think I have a more dominant or more submissive personality?
You're a beta ass bitch.
Submissive as hell. Like you're
Whatever you guys say, man. Whatever you say. Quick. Oh, fuck that. Who? I got the worst one, bro.
It's about time you get the worst one. I always get dicked with those questions.
Yeah, the last few have
Who
not
had
been kind
more
to you.
sex, me or my parents?
Oh, I
This
mean, you
isn't
do
that
have like
bad
4
because
brothers and sisters, so
this isn't terrible because the answer is clearly me, but it's kind of shitty that thought of my parents having sex is now in
smacking
my mind.
meats.
Oh, please shut up.
Close the windows. Turn the heat up to 92.
Oh, I
We
don't
had
need
another
any of that
one. I'm gonna
scarring
move
in my
on.
mind anytime or point in my life.
Just Mom also sent in a card.
Yeah,
here.
so that's me again. Yeah.
Yeah. Do your best impression of me. I promise to clap appreciatively.
The best impression. Hey, I'm Nick Frindt. I seem like a really nice guy, but I'm actually a huge smartass. And if you don't punch me in the face, I'm actually a quality guy.
That doesn't sound anything like me. That was a terrible impression, but I'll clap.
I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10.
I'll take a 6.5.
6.5 is okay.
It's pretty hard to impersonate a cunt.
Damn. It is Frint's turn to take the heat this episode.
You're right.
Yeah,
I do make
the episodes alternate. I'm giving it Frindt the hands this epi.
I'm just a third party observer. I'm just enjoying the show over here.
We need to get you like
is that it's tough to impersonate me because I'm one of a kind.
Oh yeah.
I'm different. You know what I mean?
I'm built.
Oh my god. Troy Gag, listen to him.
Just put a muzzle on him.
We need to get you like a mallet. You can be the judge, like order in the court.
Order.
Enough.
Too much roasting on one side.
All right, guys, let's get into sports here. We're dilly-dallying. Dillying.
It's a fun night.
Let's
night
get
for
the,
sure.
let's get the Olympics here.
Okay.
So, honestly, I didn't put in like all the winners of everything because there's just too much shit going on.
A
But
lot of athletes.
there are a couple cool stories with winners. The first one, McKenna Myler, I believe was her name.
Mm-hmm.
She is competing in the Olympics right now and gave birth like 6 months ago. She was training while she was like 9
Oh,
months pregnant.
was that the
Video
track
of
star
her.
runner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
that's
one of her
crazy.
TikTok videos. It was crazy.
I actually didn't even see
Yeah.
that shit. That's wild though.
Mhm. Yeah, she
Yeah,
literally
around
gave
9
birth,
months
and 2
pregnant.
weeks later, she was already training for the Olympics, and she was like
Yeah.
breaking like qualifying records, like a
Yeah.
month after she gave birth.
So my biggest thing is the baby healthy.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Dude, I have to think. Aren't you supposed to be active when you're pregnant?
I mean, yes, but like to be trained for the Olympics and like pregnant, like I don't know, man. That's
she
kind of
wasn't
wild.
like training hard for the Olympics, but she was still like actively running and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I
Pregnant.
could get my physiology textbooks out. I got something about pregnant women in there. I know I do because we actually went over this, like how pregnant women are actually supposed to be active, but there's definitely like an intensity barrier there, right?
Yeah,
You're not doing moderate to high intensity. It's like low to moderate.
right. Yeah.
So to see
Well,
that she's like actually doing good in the Olympics is pretty wild.
Yeah,
If
she
you're
was like
looking for a
breaking
better
qualifying
record,
records.
I'm betting, and we should keep track of this for the next 20 years or so.
Okay.
I'm betting this lady's child is an Olympic athlete. That's
Wouldn't
my
doubt
bet.
it.
I think
I was,
So-
I
She's
was
gonna be running at like 8 weeks old.
let me see a picture of the father because Serena Williams is a beast, but she's married to some like tiny white dude, so I don't have high hopes for that child.
Hey, you gotta get those mixed genes in, you know? You gotta get the best qualities from everywhere.
That's true. That's a good way to look at it.
Um,
Another interesting winner. So skateboarding, which is actually new to the Olympics.
Yeah,
along with-
Skateboarding was sick.
yeah, skateboarding was sick. They also added surfing, right?
Surfing was another one. There was like rock. It
What-
wasn't
3v3
Rock
basketball, right? Was it 3v3 basketball
3v3
new?
basketball, and I think
Netball?
rock
Was
was
netball
new.
new?
Nah, I don't even know what netball is.
It's basketball without the backboard.
Wait, what?
Yeah, have you not seen it?
No.
They did women's netball, and it's literally just basketball, but there's no backboard, and they just toss the ball in.
But why?
I don't know. It's an Olympic sport, though.
They don't know how to use
why?
the backboard
But
anyway.
why though? I saw the highlight of it, and it just I was completely in the dark from it because like she threw it in and missed the hoop, and like one of them touched the net, so apparently that's a penalty. And she got a free shot on net and made a goal, and then they got the gold medal or something. I don't know. I was so confused. It was like a minute-long clip, and I was in the dark right there.
Speaking of minute-long clips, did you guys see the TikTok of the cardboard beds?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually pretty wild.
They look like they're doing it right there. They look pretty comfortable to me.
Allegedly,
Those things
They
would be perfectly fine with Frindt having sex on them. Me, on the other hand,
Doesn't have a lot of thrust power
those things
behind
would
them.
foam. I need a double enforced cardboard bed, please.
I need that industrial cardboard.
Frindt, on the other hand, he'll be fine. You could probably like reinforce my bed with like his bed. You know what I mean? Just give him the bare minimum. He'll be fine. He's a big starfish guy.
dude, I'm light on my feet is what it is. I'm agile.
That's
I can
lightly
move
putting
around,
it.
You know what I mean? I don't just come in there.
Yeah,
like
lay
a
on your
legend.
feet and maybe he just like runs away because he starts crying halfway through.
No.
I'm a
Because
big
it's
ground and pound
watching
kind
Oh
of.
my god. You are
That's what women
swinging
want.
for the fences, Carl, right
I'm
now.
an apex predator. This guy here, Frindt, he's
You're
a minnow.
fat
A minnow.
He's a minnow. I'm a big old sperm whale. That's what it is.
I don't even know how to respond to that. This is just
There
ridiculous.
is no response.
You're literally swinging hard at Frindt this episode.
Oh, dude.
It's some of the best
You're-
entertainment I've seen so
You're
far.
reaching. You're reaching for sure. There's
Reaching.
definitely strides.
Reaching for more cardboard to reinforce my bed.
I'll have you know that the cardboard beds are because they're easier to source the materials. It has nothing to do with sex heaven. So how about you get your mind out of the gutter?
I'm born in the gutter. I live in the gutter.
The Olympics is about bringing people together and unity, and
That-
it's a place of welcoming, and you need to just get the hell out of here.
Oh, that's why, what, 2 episodes ago, one of our titles was 150,000 condoms, and we were talking about the Olympic Village. Yeah, okay, Frindt. Don't you fucking high road me. All right, you've been a part of this conver. You've been already.
We already planted the seed weeks ago. Let's be real.
That's a first for Frindt.
Yeah, it's different. Whatever. Let's move on
Damn.
to the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bucks won finals,
Yeah.
and now all 3 Tumpo brothers are champions, which is pretty cool.
You want to say that? You want to repeat that name back at me again?
They come to Boompo brothers. Giannis and his brothers are now all 3 champions, and Giannis goes down in history as one of 3 players to score 50 points in the finals. The other 2 are MJ and LeJean Brames. So he joined some pretty good company.
How did you pronounce LeBron's name? You do that one more time.
LeJean Brames.
LeJean Brames.
I like that a lot. I've never heard that actually.
I might have stolen that from The Office. I don't remember where it's from.
Gotcha.
But and then so there's a long list of stats. I don't have them all here, but basically,
Yeah, they're just
he's
beastie.
already like Hall of Famer. He will at this point at 26 years old be like guaranteed a spot in the Hall of Fame because of all of his MVPs
Accolades.
and accomplishments and everything.
Well, wait, because he's got 2 MVPs now. He's got a Finals MVP. He had one of the best Finals performances. Actually, going down 0-2 as well.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Put the team on his back though.
Now, you said that he scored 50 points in the finals, and you said only Bron and MJ was able to do that. Do you just automatically get in the Hall of Fame for that because of that one stat?
No,
Dude, the NBA Hall of Fame is very easy to get into, first off.
Most half-court shots made.
He's like the first ever, I think, to have won Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP, and regular season MVP. So I think that gets you, I think he's the first ever to do that, and that gets you in there. But then, like, there's a long list of things that they were basically saying, like, when he retires, he's already guaranteed a spot.
That's just like an extra added stat to him, basically.
Yeah, but even if the rest of his career is trash, he'll just go down because of what he has accomplished at this point. So,
dude, but like I said, like the NBA Hall of Fame, like everybody gets in. Like honestly,
it's a giant participation award.
I mean, lightweight, man. Like and then you got the MLB. The MLB is impossible to get in the Hall of Fame, and then the NFL is probably just about right.
Right, I could see that for sure.
NHL, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know if that matters. But also pretty cool for Giannis. So he went 17 for 19 on his free throws. We talked one time about how he was struggling with those because they were like counting as he was shooting.
Yeah, bro, I would have bet against that. That's actually wild.
So one of the bars in Milwaukee was giving out free shots for every free throw he made.
No. Oh my god, dude. How much puke were they cleaning up?
Right? I mean, free shots for like the city, dude. How many people took 17 shots that night?
Do you know I would be taking 17?
Yeah, that's oh my god. The streets would have ran with vomit that night.
I'm gonna guess this. So I'm gonna guess like, a handful of my buddies would make it to 10. So I probably would hit 24 because I'd probably take an additional 7 from like other people that are like, I don't want this. I'm like, yep, bring it here.
Oh,
bring it here.
Yeah, but to be fair, you only do like lemon drops, so I don't know if you're.
All right, hey, you guys heard it. Whenever Frindt gets his bitch ass back up to Cleveland, you're gonna come over and we'll just go shot for shot on Canadian Miss, dude.
Oh yeah, we should do
not the miss.
Here's what we're doing. We're getting one of those hoops that goes on top of the doors, and we'll have Fish shoot free throws, and however many he makes.
Hell yeah, bro! I'm in for that.
Joke's on you. I'm actually pretty good at throwing free throws.
I believe it.
Throwing?
I'm surprised.
Shooting?
No, I throw the ball. So what's the difference between shooting it?
Just terminology, I guess.
Exactly. That's why. 2 steps ahead of you, Carl.
Oh, some your little fish balls over there.
Hey, at least I'm not Frindt this episode. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's fair.
Glad I could be here to help. So I did see something in the chat about the Cleveland Indians are now the Cleveland Guardians. You don't like it?
Nah, fuck it. I think I would rather them go back to the Spiders, man.
Spiders would have been cool.
I mean,
Guardians
Indians
are-
is fine, I think, but whatever.
I would have preferred the Indians, but whatever.
So here's the thing. Indians, I do not think that there were a large group of Native Americans who are also Cleveland baseball fans and were also extremely offended by the name, right? Like, there's no way that that's who made that change, but it's technically slang, and if we're going to change it, it's so much better than what it could have been because we could be the Cleveland baseball team. So at least we have a name and it's kind of badass.
So I have a question. I saw a video on it why they're explaining that it's the Guardians, and they said it was like based off of a bridge.
Yeah, bro, it's the bridge going into Cleveland.
Oh, that bridge
Yeah,
right outside your apartment or no?
No, I think I don't think it's Detroit. I think it's what the fuck bridge is it? It's like the next bridge down from Detroit. If you, I can't.
Okay, I think I know.
There's Guardians on the bridge, and you drive into Cleveland.
Yeah.
You gotta guard the city, man.
Yeah. People were like, everyone was saying that like, oh, it's like so important to them, these Guardians on the bridge and everything. And when I heard about this, I was like, this is the first time I'm hearing about these statues on a bridge going into Cleveland. So I had no idea about these things at all.
Oh, there you go. Frindt pulled up a picture of it.
That's what it looks like. There's a picture, and thought there was. Let's see. So that's what it looks like. No, it's here you go. That's a boom. That's what we're looking at. So as far as names go, it's not bad, you know.
Well, what about the logo? What do you think about the logo then?
At all.
So what does the logo look like?
It's a fucking baseball with wings.
What?
Yo, I mean, you got your phone, bro. Just pull it up. It looks stupid.
So I thought the whole point of us calling ourselves the Cleveland Indians was giving like respect to like war chiefs and everything, like the chiefs of Native Americans, everything. It like showed power, respect, and like trustworthiness.
No, so the whole reason we're naming the Indians was because we had the first Native American MLB player on our team.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So let's just keep deleting history when people don't even understand it.
Keep whitewashing everything.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is there's no way that
it wasn't like it was. I didn't think it was
American.
racist or stereotypical or anything. Like when I thought
to honor
like strong power, trustworthy, like community, all that stuff.
So it's definitely giving respect, and I get that the complaint is that it's a slang term, you know, where it should be Native Americans, but it's
name them the Cleveland Native Americans then, dude. I can get down with that. I don't fucking care. Like,
to me, it was no different than the Minnesota Vikings or the Kansas City Chiefs because
they went. The Chiefs is on the next docket, dude.
They battle. They're badass, but I'm also not Native American, so I guess, you know, maybe I'd look at it differently.
Well, so I can say this. I have a patient that one of his like best friends is Native American because we were talking about this like when it happened.
Yeah.
And his buddy that's Native American is like pissed that they're changing the name.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I bet too.
It was giving them honor, and now it has nothing to do with it. I said they should have gone with the tribe. I think that'd be cool.
The tribe and then
sounds sick actually.
Yeah, tribe and then you just Chief Wahoo's already gone, so it doesn't have to be a correlation with, you know, whatever. The tribe would be cool.
Yeah, just like a generalistic picture of I don't know whatever resembles a tribe.
Dude, just keep the C.
Yeah, right there, easy.
Just keep
this
the C.
Is not retro.
Yeah.
This is lame. No, I know that's, and I've said this.
Or
time
CT
and time again,
Cleveland Tribe, like easy.
I'm a genius, you know. And that's why they should have just asked me. It's crazy that they did.
This fucking guy.
Why aren't you working for the Cleveland Indians or Cleveland Guardians now? What the hell?
They can't afford me.
Bro, they don't have the budget.
They can't afford me.
I'm an expensive person.
Yeah, exactly. We we got too many podcasts to do and stuff. There's
Yeah,
no way
that's fair. We're just raking in the dough doing this. So
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
We just got money laying around everywhere. We don't know what to do with it anymore.
It's coming.
so we can stay at our Cleveland soap opera all night, but we got another new team.
Yeah. Seattle Kraken.
That's dope. I can get down with
Which
that.
is a badass name.
Yeah.
I do like it, and I like the logo. So they are new to the NHL. Seattle did not have a hockey team prior, and they did an expansion draft.
Ooh, what's that mean?
No. So I did a lot of research on this, and I looked at a few articles, and basically what I learned was nothing. I have no idea how the hell that works because they
Well, that's good.
yeah. So, there you go. They got to pick one player from like every team. And there's certain rules about salary cap of who they can't pick and who teams can hold on to and stuff. They're like, I started going through the list and there's like hundreds of rules. So there's no way to like completely understand it all.
Yeah.
But either way, it seems strange that they can literally just like go to the teams and be like, I want that guy for that position, this guy for that position. And then they have a draft pick as well. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Yeah, I have no idea how that works either. But it's got to be something that's a little bit more fine tuned because they did this a couple of years back with the Las Vegas Golden Knights, right?
Yeah,
because they're in a
right.
yeah. So
it's the same process that they had there.
So this is like a pro NHL team that's like just came out. Like, are they ready to go next season or this season or like
next season, right?
Next season?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I believe it. Right now, I'd like to see that happen in the NFL just so I understand it more.
Well, there's been a long time rumor that Toronto might get a team.
Really, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll actually ever happen, but I know that's been like a rumor for a long time now.
Yeah, their seasons already are like a clusterfuck on the moon. So like if any new team that enters the league, like it just screws everyone.
Yeah,
well, dude, I think the weirdest part would be the divisions, right?
True, yeah.
So you have 8 divisions with 4 teams in them, so you'd have one division with 5. Like, how would that work?
Relegation, baby. Cut out the bad teams halfway through the season. We don't want to watch them.
You make a great point. Because winters in Toronto, like, you're getting, like, negative temperatures. Like,
okay, just put a dome in. Problem solved.
Yeah.
Why the hell are we not working in this industry? We have all the answers.
It's actually funny you say that, though, because talking about expansion teams, I've been thinking for a while about bringing an NFL team to Blacklick. So once I get my money up, dude, just keep an eye out.
Yeah, once we keep raking in all this ad money from our podcast, like, we could buy any team we want, honestly.
Yeah, it's about time. Blacklick's due. Somebody's got to put us on the map.
I would love to see relegation in the NFL. Honestly, just cut out the bad teams halfway through the season. If they can't make it, why watch them the rest of the season? They're already playing a worthless season.
Cool. I just saw this the other day. It wasn't like anything official. It was just some dude on TikTok that reallocate the divisions so that you only play the teams closest to you, like geographically. So we'd be in the same division as like Detroit Lions and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. I'd love to play like the Bears and the Lions as opposed to like Ravens.
Yeah, that would be interesting, honestly.
Mix it up.
Right, and like more fans could like migrate to other games and everything if they wanted to.
Yeah, you'd probably get more games.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if they did something like the NBA where it's just like, it's basically just the divisions don't mean shit in the NBA, right? It's just like East Coast, West Coast.
Yeah, and you just play everybody.
So then top 8 teams make it.
All good ideas.
But the problem with that though is you only play now 17 games. In the NBA, like you see your division, and then you see the whole conference, and then you see a little bit of the other conference.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of hard to regulate that in NFL since you have like a fifth of the games. Yeah, about a fifth. Yeah, 3 games short of a fifth.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't think that NFL is changing that shit anytime soon. I'd be shocked if an expansion team ever showed up. It'd be more likely that team moved.
Too much other shit to worry about.
Yeah.
Well, NFL
They're
fans
not
lose their
good.
damn mind when they change one rule for the next season. So, like, a big change like this, like, I'm pretty sure people would just go insane. So,
Yeah. But speaking of switching divisions, the SEC may be gaining two new teams. Oklahoma and Texas are both basically petitioning to the SEC to let them into the cool club, the cool kids club.
Oklahoma makes sense, but like, when's the last time Texas has been like relevant?
Texas State.
Yeah, they're not great, but maybe this would help that. And the rivalries are still good when they play Texas A&M and stuff.
See, I don't even
So-
think that though, because there's like shitty SEC teams too.
True. No, the whole SEC is shit, dude. No Big Ten.
I haven't
Well,
watched.
yeah, you say
A&M.
go Big Ten right now, but I saw a rumor that Ohio State's trying to get out of the Big Ten now in like 2024. Yeah,
Where
it might
would we
be
go?
either the ACC or the SEC.
Dude, I'd be salty if we went to the SEC. Although it would make our season a lot more fun, honestly.
Should be like a power ass division.
Actually, though, like the Big Ten's been decent.
I mean, not
We-
really.
We have Penn State, Iowa, Michigan, Michigan State. Not necessarily as good as like Bama and LSU, but all of those have been like top 10 teams over the past few years.
Yeah, I mean they've been solid, but there hasn't been a big dog outside of Ohio State in forever.
Yeah, they're definitely not as consistent. But if you ask, I think Ohio State's problem is we need to play better teams when we're not playing Big Ten teams. My problem isn't the game we have against Penn State and Michigan. I hate playing like OU when it's just a bunch of, you know.
American football.
When's the last time you played Oklahoma? I don't remember that.
Oklahoma? Yeah.
Yeah.
We did them this year, I think. But either way, I just wish we played better teams.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen though. Like their record is like everything to them, so they want to play like those deadbeat teams.
Well, dude, if you win the Big Ten, like you're basically in the Final Four.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
but then I don't know.
Not
but then you
always
get less
guaranteed,
viewers
but
and
yeah.
stuff, too. Like I think they probably get more people watching the games and more people at the games if they have a tougher schedule. So if they're looking at money, it might make sense to toughen things up for us.
I mean, dude, their attendance is always good. It doesn't matter who they're playing, and then they're gonna make more money if they're in those big ass games.
True. Yeah, you're probably right. But only our home field attendance is good. You don't get that many people traveling to watch us play Toledo or whatever, you know, because
Oh, dude,
Because all the
Ohio
students are in like $10,000 student loans.
See, but here's
They can afford to travel.
here's the
All the
thing though.
alumni.
Here's the thing though, is they don't travel to play Toledo. They will pay Toledo $5 million to play it at the shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they'll switch. They'll say, no, we don't want to play there. You gotta come play at the shoe. Well, here's $5 million.
We don't care.
No, like seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. It's coming out of my tuition, so.
Jeez, right. Yeah,
Students are diehard fans. They'll pay
No.
for it.
See, but this is the thing, man. I know we talked about this a couple episodes ago, but this is the thing. Like, people get so butthurt about these athletes making money when these colleges just fucking are like, oh, here's $5 million, here's $10 million,
Right.
and like the whole NCAA is corrupt, and they're all them fucking rich assholes are just making so much money, and people are gonna get butthurt that the college students are making money. You have your priorities twisted, my friend. That's
Any chance that they see profit loss, they just go straight for the witch hunt, you know? Like they'll raise their pitchforks and everything. Like, what the hell's going on? I'm not making all this money anymore.
Why should this kid be making all this money when all these students are working their tails off? Do you know why? Because sports are a crazy source of revenue. So why shouldn't the students that are putting their bios online make some money?
Yeah, right.
Well, I got a scholarship. Okay, well, dude, like, listen. It's just such a stupid conversation to me. Like, let the kids get paid. Like, why not?
Oh, so like, how much? So like, tuition would. How much would you say like over a 4-year span would be for like a student athlete, give or take?
It depends how good they are.
Yeah.
Oh, like,
zero.
okay, when you like break it down like day by day, month by month, year by year, like they would be making like $100 like a week or something with the scholarship that was given to them. So like, why the hell wouldn't they not want to make more money off their own likeness and everything?
Yeah, I mean, we discussed this before, but yeah, I think we're all on the same page, man. It's just a silly conversation to me, but
Players make money. There's
they are now.
To go around.
They are now.
Money to go
I was
around.
gonna
Just
say,
give them
like,
the money.
it's
Who
not just
cares?
us.
What?
Fucking Supreme Court was in agreement. I
Yeah.
think everybody's on the same page
Mhm.
now. So back to the SEC though, our kind of final topic here. What do you think about Texas and Oklahoma joining?
It doesn't do
that?
it. It doesn't do anything for me. Like, sure, great.
I'm more excited
Oklahoma's
about
been pretty
Oklahoma.
consistent. Yeah, they've been pretty
Texas.
consistently good. So hopefully they can start dicking Bama, which would be nice.
Do you want to see more teams? Like if Ohio State was going to the SEC, do you want to see that? Like just a powerhouse of a division.
I don't know
and
why.
everything?
I don't know why they can't just like get some stones and play in the regular season. Like I don't know why they have to jump conference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes
The other
sense.
thing I really want to see, well, all of this is going out. Hopefully, there's some changes here. I want to see Notre Dame in a damn division. I'm so sick of them not being in the conference, bro. If they come to the Big Ten, that'd be kind of fun.
Fun fact, I actually shadowed at Notre Dame. I was thinking about going to college there until I realized that you had to take mandatory religion classes, so I opted out of that.
That was fun. Thanks, Fish.
Yeah, I got some lacrosse shorts from there too. Still wear them to this day. Very nice shorts.
Actually, it would have been cool though if you did Notre Dame from kindergarten to college.
Oh yeah.
Missed opportunity. Maybe you should go back.
Yeah, from top of the hill to grade school to high school all the way to college.
Hey guys,
Do it anymore.
but we are approaching our time limit, so we can kind of continue this conversation like in like our after party, quote unquote.
Oh yeah.
But guys, that's episode 8.
Yes, sir. Another one in the books.
You want to do one more round of truth or drink?
Yeah, let's do one more round of truth or drink, and then we'll call here. We'll have our little quote unquote after party, and oh yeah, a brother
session,
You are
so
ready
to
to be
speak.
done yet.
Yeah.
I still have a lot left, so everybody's got to just shut up and listen. You know.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
chilling.
Who's going first? Because Carl, I know you took the last one, but are we all doing a round?
Yeah, I'll do a round. Start with Fish, you, then I'll do the last one.
I guess I'm going next then.
Jesus, Fish, what's the worst thing you've ever done to an animal?
Oh my god, I instantly thought of it. Oh my god, I don't know if I want to tell it on stream or not.
You can just drink then. I don't know if I want to know it.
I'll tell it. I mean, it happened years ago. So,
Oh
it
god.
was completely on accident. I want to say that up front. Completely on accident, dude.
Oh man.
I was doing some landscaping for my neighbor. I was on her mower.
Oh.
And the grass was pretty tall.
Oh no.
And I kind of ran over a turtle while I was mowing.
Poor turtle.
I shredded the hell out of that thing. I felt sick to my stomach when it happened. I literally couldn't see it until like as soon as like I was under it. Like I literally like looked down and I saw it, and by then it was already too late.
I did the same thing with a lawnmower, but I did it to a snake, and the snake hit my leg, like all chopped up.
Ugh.
And it was a push mower, and I just dropped the push mower and sprinted away, dude.
Ugh.
I hate fucking snakes. I feel no remorse. Fuck snakes. But the fact that it hit my leg, dude, I was freaking out.
Yeah, my turtle didn't come out too well after I hit it with the mower. It just
Was the blade still sharp?
probably sharpened a little bit, but that thing, yeah, it's in the after.
Damn, dude.
It made me
I
sick.
watched my mom do the exact same thing. She hit a snake, but she hit the back end of it. It didn't die. So
Oh!
she had to go back over it like 3 times. And she just kept chopping it up to try to take
I'm
it
gonna
out of
puke,
its
dude.
mouth.
I hate snakes.
Oh my god. It was so terrible.
I felt bad for like a good 30 seconds.
Holy shit. Tink
I
said her
heard of-
dad's brother ran over a fawn.
What the hell's a
Oh my
fawn?
Like a baby deer.
Oh!
Holy
was
fucking
gonna
shit,
say,
dude.
So rabbits,
animals so
boil
stupid?
themselves in the grass. ass.
Yeah,
They
you don't
bury
hear this like
themselves.
big ass machine coming towards you, right? I'm just gonna lay here.
That's just natural selection at that point.
So I've heard of. I know somebody who they did the same thing with like baby bunnies because they lay their nest like under grass under the ground.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot
Dude,
of stories
like,
about that.
it's like a whole family.
We gotta get
Horrible.
past this topic, dude. We're all just like,
Card you brought up
yeah,
today.
dude, we're just annihilating like every population.
I ran over a couple squirrels in my car too, but
One
they
of my
deserved
friends
it.
did that to a human child. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my
Oh man, dude,
god. That's like you actually can't say it on stream.
that's just brutal.
Moving on. Oh, who's up now?
You are.
What's the worst thing I've done in a relationship?
Ooh.
Honestly,
I'm curious,
I might have
actually.
I've never cheated on somebody. I'm proud to say.
Quality guy.
So,
Well,
so I might have to drink because I don't know if I have an answer. Like I've never really.
You're
never
just
really
such a
done it.
nice guy, friend.
you're just a damn angel, aren't you?
I'm sure I've done some like stupid, obnoxious shit when I'm drunk or something, but I can't think of a time where I've ever like deliberately like went on my way to do something bad to a girlfriend, you know. So I think I'm gonna drink. I'll do a shot.
All right, take a shot and pull me a card, babe.
All right.
Oh, that animal card one was just brutal to say.
I open up the
As
box.
soon as you,
and
as soon as you asked the question, that just immediately flicked back into my mind. I suppressed that thought for years now.
Yeah, sorry to open that up, Fish. I didn't mean to.
Fish is gonna wake up with like a turtle on his chest,
Yeah.
like pushing down on his throat.
He's gonna
You
have like a
Frank,
knife to my
motherfucker.
throat and everything. He's
Yeah.
like, "You bastard! This is revenge."
This is for Frank.
Who the hell's Frank? He's everywhere now.
Ooh, Carl. So these are both pretty good ones.
Oh, great. Shocker.
I feel like this would be a more. Have you ever found yourself wearing somebody else's underwear?
More than once.
I
Why?
definitely see that.
What's the reason?
I'm pretty sure like I was fucking around with Haley and put one of her thongs on before.
Oh yeah.
I ran out of underwear once, and I had to wear one of my roommates' underwear because I didn't want to free ball in scrubs. You can't free ball in scrubs at the hospital. A cool
Yeah,
breeze comes in, you fucking rock a hard. Walk in your patient.
here's my
I'm here for vitals.
Kind of hard from a wind breeze,
So-
you psycho.
Cool breeze rolls in, and I just in my pants.
I just in my pants.
Oh, I have two questions about that. One, when you say your roommate, are you referring to Fish's brother Walker? And then two, was Walker aware that you were wearing his underwear?
So actually, I'm 100% sure that I've wore Skylar's underwear before.
Skylish.
Yeah, because I was at Haley's and like it was like unanticipated like sweat, and I showered and I'm like, I'm not putting these nasty things back on.
Ugh.
But I gotta keep the boys supported. So I think it was like new underwear though, like it hadn't even been opened, but it was technically Skylar's. So I grabbed
You
them
broke them
bitches.
in basically.
I know they probably don't fit them right now. They're probably way too big.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You still have them?
No, I gave them back, dude.
And
How does that
Dude.
conversation even go? Like,
I-
hey Skylar, I got your underwear. You want
It's
it
not
back?
a conversation. You just go straight in the laundry bin. He probably doesn't even know.
Well, now
what
he
I
does
was
know if
thinking.
he
You
watches.
need to
Probably he's like, damn, this one pair of underwear just don't fit me right, man. My shit just drooping.
So stupid. I love it. I was gonna say, like, you can't have an actual conversation with somebody. Be like, hey, I got your underwear. Do you want them back or not?
All right, guys.
You know, questions to start flooding, and it'd be like, how did you come by them? When did you put them on? Like, like, how'd you get out of them?
All right, well, let's get the after party going. I'm gonna get some more drinks pouring into me. That's episode 8. Hit exclamation point socials. You can find us at all those platforms. I'm the captain, Captain Smalls. We got Fishy, Smitty P over there,
Yes, sir.
Frindt, AK I'm Different. That's episode 8, guys. Thank you for it very much. Yo. All right.
Yo.